Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. Good day for me, blah, blah, blah. Hung out with a friend I don't get to see near enough after work today for a few hours. Went for coffee and all this stuff. Um, she moved out of the town a couple of years after high school. Her high school. She's 11 years younger than me, which is coming into play in a minute while I'm doing this video. Um, and I get to see her maybe 10 times a year at most. But I got another friend I see relatively more frequently, and she's 10 years younger than me, so I'll be able to do more of these videos, I'm thinking. And basically what it is, for those of you who were with me at the start of my channel years ago, you might remember a little series I started, What's Old is New, where my wife, who was 10 years younger than me at the time, well, she'd still be 10 years younger than me, but my wife at the time, I'd get her to smell stuff that I wore back in junior high and high school that she was barely out of diapers. I mean, I don't think she was in elementary school by the time I hit junior high. But anyway, it's not the point. Because they were new to her. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it is. These are new to them. They haven't probably smelled these. These weren't, a lot of them, they might have been huge in their time, but they fizzled out, burned bright and then gone. For the most part. Now, collectors like us and cologne people like us, well, no way, this stuff store, I got 9,000 bottles of it. And, all the people I know who have colognes got bottles. That's good, but the general public. So, yeah, we went out and I wore this. I asked what you thought, and I'll get into it in a bit here. But let's go with what I wore. Now, with these videos, I'm not going to give you all the notes and the breakdown and stuff like that. That's just give you some of the main notes, a couple things I smell, what the cologne smells like, and what they thought of it. And that's going to be it. It's going to be simple. So, what did I wear? Diesel Plus Plus Masculine. Now, I know some of you are also saying, well, it's not that old. 97, guys. Almost 30 years. Was it 97, 2007? Yeah. Almost 30 years, guys. It's old. You're old if you think it's not old. Welcome to the club. So what are some of the main notes? Citruses, orange and bergamot, of course. Cinnamon, tonka, nutmeg, green palm leaf, heliotrope, blah, blah, blah. There's some of the main notes. And you first spray it on, of course, you get with citrus, but there's almost immediately this soft spice of the nutmeg really comes out, but it's soft. Going into the mid, the opening doesn't last that long. It's only about a 15, 20-minute opening. Going into the mid, you keep all that from the opening, but you start picking up a little more of the nutmeg comes out, but this really nice, semi-sweet, slightly creamy, vanillic tonka bean comes out. Like I say, it gives a bit of a powdery vibe, almost a vanilla cocoa kind of vibe. And then, that mixing with the heliotrope, giving it a bit of a nutty vibe, slightly floral. And the green and the palm leaf giving it a green aspect, but don't think green like, again, as in polo. No, it's just a nice soft. The whole scent is soft, except for the first 15 or 20 minutes. It's pretty potent, but after that, it becomes a soft scent. Very nice scent. Not a weak scent. Again, there's a difference between weak and soft. It's not a weak scent. It's not a projection monster or anything. So what is it at the end of the day? It's a sweet, kind of nutty, creamy, citrus, vanilla, powdery scent. And everything's slight in it. There is a hint of a coconut vibe in there, but I don't know if coconut's listed. Could be a combination of notes giving that. But it's almost, I would classify it as tropical citrus, tropical gourmandish kind of scent. Very unique by today's standards. Really unique when it came out. Fits in today more than it did back then, I think, because today's taste with the sweet aromatic fragrances, this kind of fits in, I think, a little better than it did back then. Yeah, which brings me to performance. Not bad, honestly. 6 hours. Projection is not the best. Like I said, for the first 15 or 20 minutes, it's an arm's length and a half out there. Then it comes in and gives you about another hour or so of an arm's length. Then it comes in and gives you a bubble, about a foot, a little more than a foot for a few hours. Then it's a detectable skin tint for about an hour, and then it's not really gone. It's still there, but it's very light. It's time to reapply. What did she think of it? She thought it was nice. She said, "Oh, it's sweet, but not real loud." And or she didn't say loud. She said strong. She's not into, but you know what I mean. Sweet, not loud. She said sweet but not very strong. She says that's the way she likes it. And most of her friends do too. She doesn't like a cologne to be, which makes sense, honestly. You know, unless you're in a club dancing, you don't want to be pumping out fragrance like crazy. So yeah. So does it work today? Absolutely. Like I said, I think it works even better today than when it came out. And I don't think it's hard to get. I never looked. I don't think it's expensive unless it's discontinued. And if it is, I'm sorry. Because then, but I mean, I got this for, geez, I got it at Zellers when Zellers was still around in '99. And I think it was $17. I bought 2 of them because it was so cheap. Why not? So I don't think it's quite that cheap anymore. I think you're looking at $30, $40, maybe $50. Any more than that. Unless you're a collector, you may want to steer clear. But yeah. So I think it works perfectly well today. I think it's more than wearable today. So yeah. All right, guys. Peace, love. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good to everybody and everything. I'll see you again.